Kia ora team, and welcome to my first look, first hour series, where I'm taking a look at a little game called The Long Journey Home. Now, this came up on special on the store, and I was just flicking through and I saw it, and I'm a bit of a sucker for space games, so I bought it. It's not new by any stretch of the imagination. It's 2018 release, so coming up 6 years. I think it was November 2018. So it's coming up 6 years by a company, or by a development team called DayZ Entertainment or something. And I don't know anything about them, and I don't know anything about this. So I thought I'd give it a try, and I'd invite you along for the ride. It's an interesting little one. If I did the training, it's very reminiscent of Kerbal Space Program without like the amount of technical requirements of Kerbal Space Program, if you've ever played that. And it's got some like platformer stuff in it as well. So I don't know if it's something that I want to spend a lot of time doing. It might be one of those things that to dip in and dip out of. It might be one of those things that becomes addictive due to its simplicity. I have no idea, but shall we get stuck right in with the jump mission? Let's go. Right, this is our crew. Oh, we get to choose our crew. Right, okay. Siobhan, Hardigan, Malcolm, Winters, Alessandra, Iacovelli, Asha, Malhotra, Benoit, Verdier, Zoe Creed, Simon Castillo, Miriam Wagner. I think, what do we need to do? We need to pick 4. Not worried about an archaeologist. Probably good to have an astronaut along. Probably good to have a test pilot along. Probably good to have a researcher along. And I would say it's probably good to have an engineer along. There you go. Yep, they all seem to critter repellent. Nice. Ship. We've got the Ulysses. Hull strength, fuel tank, max jump, exotic matter maneuverability device slots. We've got the ISS Endurance, which is a bit tougher and less more maneuverable. We've got the Discovery, which is weak and not got a lot of space. I think we'll probably go with the Ulysses, which seems slightly better balanced for now. The lander. I think the Serenity seems a little bit more balanced. The Seed, yes, don't have a seed, so don't need to worry about that. We're just going with the fuel up and marks in the bar. Start after the jump, losses with a damaged ship. Learn how to pilot the ship and land or launch from fuel and embark on humanities. Should we do that? I mean, that's learning the basics, and I've done the. Well, I've kind of done that. Fuel up Mars, but so. Yeah, it's really part of the training. I've done that, so I don't want to waste your time with that. I think what I want to do is we'll just go straight into the jump. If you want to, you can do the training missions, and I did that just to see what it was like before I embarked on this first hour, first look. And yeah, there's some things that you need to learn, but I think we've got the hang of that, so let's just start after the jump and see what the story is. Okay, I think that's far. I'm not an expert on parsecs, but that seems to be a long distance. We need to find Ali's allies, and upgrades. Okay, let's check out what's happening in the ship. So this takes us to the ship where we've got a variety of things going on at the ship. We have no comms. This is the database, which you can go through and have a look. We've got Galaxy View. Can we have a look at Galaxy View? Right. This gives us information on the various solar systems, as you can see, and what's in them. And down there at the bottom, color coded, is what we can find. So you have silicates, borates, carbonates, aluminium, helium, and hydrogen on those various planets. You can, it looks like, find aluminium on that small rock by the yellow dwarf. I don't see green, so that must be, I don't know, on that on one of those other ones. We got a water planet. Oh, sorry, we got a water planet, which looks like, or is a gas giant. Sorry, it's got helium and hydrogen on it. We've got this, which is not got a lot. So this is about planning your way across the various galaxies. You can see there's, we need to get ready for a big jump somewhere. So this is the galaxy of the wild duck, I guess. And can't go there and can't go there. So we could jump there, and but we are here, and there is things that are here, and there's things that we might have to use. So let's have a look at what those kinds of things might be and what we might need, because part of this is about making sure that you get the right resources. So if you go to resources over here, this is your resource tab. So this tells you the kinds of stuff that you need. So you need things like hydrogen as a gas for refueling your fuel. You need metal for repairing the hull. There are other ones which we currently haven't got yet, which I'm still a bit hazy on how the menu works. So it's not letting me access those things. It's showing me the ship's repair bench. It's not showing me carbonate, whatever they're called. But we will need them. So at the minute we've got some gas. We've got room for more. We've got some metals. We've got room for more. I think the orange blocks is space that we can fill up. Quarters is about having a look at our team. So we've got these various people. We've got Mr. Butch here, the test pilot. We've got the engineer who's apparently got concussion for some reason. We have Kirsten, who's the astronaut. We have the researcher. He's down as the lander pilot. That would not seem... I would like to assign the test pilot to the lander pilot, if you don't mind. And the lab, we have the keystone, the mysterious keystone. We've got a med kit. We've got critter repellent, harmonic replating for the major hull. We've got a toolbox for repairing devices. We've got a basic replater. So we have these. I don't know what happens if I click on it. Apparently not a lot. Click on it with him. You're a researcher. Nothing. Could she be... There we go. We've sorted her. Protection from small plant-set creatures and so on. Don't need any of that right now. Don't need any of that. Let's go back to the bridge. So let's have a look. Our ship hull is at 98%. We have 100% fuel. We have 3 possible jumps that we could make before we need exotic matter. The ship's engine's okay. Resource processing's okay. The ship scanner is all okay. We've got a couple of empty slots for things that we develop later. So that's the basic run around the ship. Now, there's no real pause. So when I get in here, what I want to do is I want to go into orbit around this planet. And as soon as it goes green, you hold L2 and you get an automatic graphic. Now this puts me automatically into orbit around this planet. Now up there in the top right is some information. This is the planet Lermontov. It's harmless, which is great, so it's not going to damage us. It's a rocky planet, average gravity, it's subarctic, and we can pick up some copper, which is relatively common. So let's go and do that just to show you what this looks like. This is our little lander, which looks sketchy, but there we go. So we'll then go through our load screen. We'll drop down here, and here we go. This is our little platformer game. So we're trying to slow down with X, which it seems like they need better thrusters on this thing. This is where we want to go. Need to land roughly over here, and then we can drill using L2. Now there's a couple of things you need to watch out for here. It uses fuel. We don't want to use too much fuel, and we don't need to go crazy. So we'll go to like 75%. So we picked up some copper. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 copper there. We're not in a big rush to grab more copper. You can see from the map along the bottom there are no other resources on this planet. So we'll launch off with X and we'll go back. I just wanted to show you that so you can see this little mini game platforming element that we have here. So this takes us back up to the ship. The little graphic. Thank you very much. Go have a look at the ship. So if we go and have a look at our resources now, you can see that we now have some more copper. So we could, in theory, use that to repair the ship. So if we go back to the bridge, we're back at 100%. Fuel, we have up here. So we could, again, use that to refuel if we wanted to. I'm not sure how much a percentage it uses. It's something to learn. Obviously, you want to make the most out of your resources that you do have. So that's definitely something we'll need to learn as we go along. So let's have a look at our map. So you'll see there's a sort of an orrery just located there in the top right. So it shows us as a little orange triangle heading around this little planet that we're heading around. I don't know what the pink blob is. Maybe a moon or something. There's an asteroid belt. You can get resources from asteroid belts using weaponry. There looks to be another planet. I don't know what that is. I think we might have to go to the map. Where did we find that? I think we found that when we were in space, didn't we? No, here it is, galaxy map. Right. So having a look here, so we've been to one planet that had metal on it. Something's got sulfates and something's got helium. So it wouldn't hurt to try and just spend a little bit of time exploring this place and getting used to it. So let's thank you, dog. Let's head out to the next planet and we'll see what it has. So if we flick up the map, we want to hit a burst probably right about now, and you'll see that that takes us out in this direction, and I want to try and get my little orange triangle that you can see, there we are, pointed roughly at that planet. And as we approach it, we're going to need to slow down somewhat until we start entering orbit. Oh, gone past. It's all right. Right, we're far out, but that's okay. We're still in. Right, so this one, Michard, harmless rock, has sulfates, aluminium, and helium. Now that seems like stuff I would like to pick up some more helium. Obviously, it's critical stuff, it's fuel. And I would also like to pick up some sulfates because we don't have any. And I always like picking up things that we don't have, just in case I might find a use for them. Right, well there's a blue. So I'm trying my best to slow down. There we go, finally slowed down. Let's head for the blue first. There we go. some kind of event. Just need to land on it. Woo! Does that count? That doesn't count. Oh. Right. The vent is blowing me out of the way, or something. Right, I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to mine this. Because I don't know what's going on. I'm using a lot of fuel trying to do this, and I don't really want to. And I don't know, it's sort of coming up, but I don't know how to do it, and there's no explanation. Let's collect. Oh, there we go. So, did that work? You gotta kind of hover. Oh, man, was that hard. Wow, collecting helium's a bit tough. I think we got some. Right, I can't monkey around because I'm running out of juice. We can always maybe go back. So we got one helium. Right, and we got the sulfates. And the only other thing down here was more metal. I'd really like to try and get some more helium, just in case. Right, got one. Okay, that's us. We're running out of juice. Let's get out of here. According to my experiments, you probably don't want the fuel in the lander to be less than about 20%, just for safety. I mean, it depends on the gravity of the planet. Some planets with higher gravity are considerably harder to get away from. So, according to that, resource-wise, we have picked up some sulfates. Oh, here we go. The EM refinery now. So sulfates are used to refuel the jump drive tank. Well, that's good. We have copper, which is for repairing the ship, which is great. We have so now then we can see how much one helium uses up, so it leaves a little bit of a space. So we can definitely use one of those, and the next one would not be maximizing the amount. Can we move these? Select the container to blow out the resources. No, I don't want to do that. It looks like we can't move the cargo off the lander when dispatching to a planet or returning from a mission. So maybe that's a journey for another time. We then have the asteroid. So let us head over to the asteroid. Let's head over to the asteroid. I didn't make the most of the gravity well of the planet there. And I'll show you what an asteroid field looks like. There's a different interesting dynamic in there. So we are accelerating as we head down the gravity well of the sun. So you've got AUs per hour. You can see that it's going to pull us in. So we might be able to... You can skim EM matter apparently from stars. There's the asteroid belt. So we want to try and use that to try and sling us around there. And this will bring us in. And as soon as you hit this, you are into the asteroids. Now you get a different kind of mini game here. So this is us. And you'll see that there's rocks. And you've got thrust, which you can use to give you the... And you can see that we've got a couple of white V's at the top. The white V's at the top tell us that there are mineable resources in that direction. It didn't really work out very well in the training because the asteroids ended up being outside the asteroid field, which was a little bit odd. And when you get close enough, you can use your weapons to mine these resources. They're quite a ways. Oh, there's a big rock there. Let's try and steer around that rock, shall we? Ooh. Oh, it's alright. Don't hit that one. Alright. Keep going. Ah, there's one of them. See, with the red stuff on it? So we hold square for weapons, and you get these bars. And how you fire is with L2. And we're looking for the little orange blobs. There's one. Carbonate. There's another one over there. There's another asteroid. I'm not super happy about that asteroid being so close. And we got an awfully big asteroid out there. There's a red. The steer, I'm still getting used to the steering on the ship, sorry. It's a little bit hinky from my perspective. Doesn't seem to... It's slightly different when you're in weapons mode, I think. So, ooh, right, there's another... Oh! There's another asteroid out here somewhere. Past all this. Has it gone too far? No? Let's go. Let's see what's out here. There it is. Seems to be that these tend to be yeah, you see I can't get it to rotate all the way for some reason. It's there we go. It kind of changes. It doesn't like I don't think you can shoot the big rocks. I don't think they break up. It's alright, we can probably go around. Right. Fire in the hold, perhaps? There we go. There we go. Right, and copper, and that's it. So we deactivate our weapons, and X and R2 gets us out. There we go. Right, and that's asteroids. As far as I know, that's it. I think there's more, but that's all you essentially cover in the game. So we have done this place. So what do we need to do? Let's stock up on fuel. Let's repair our hull. I think everything else is good. So I think what we need to do is we need to hit the galaxy view. We've explored this little solar system as much as we can. So do we want to go to Izar, which has all of that stuff, or do we want to go to Al-Nalam? And I guess at this stage we need to know, in terms of jumping, what would be the best way to jump across the system. See, this is a big gap from Izar. So would we be able to make the jump from Izar to Kim Richards? Or is it not going to be far enough? I think it's awfully touch and go. Um, in terms of distance, I don't think we can make it. Just don't think we can make it. So if we went to Izar, we'd end up having to go to Plessia, Cassiopeia, Theta Ursae Minor. Whereas if we went now to Al Nilam and maybe did a direct jump to Du Châtelet, we might need. Well, we got 3 jumps, so that would be 1, 2, 3 wouldn't. Yeah, 3 would be a problem because we need more silicates. So we definitely have to refuel again because then we'd like 1, 2, 3 might take us there or there. So we can go to Al Nilam, but I think we're definitely going to have to get silicates while we're there so that we've got enough. So I think we can. We can somehow do that. How do we do that? how, do, how, how, how do we do that? Now that I've said that I think that we should be doing that, um, how do we do that? This is a mission report. This is locations. That's a logbook. That's the bridge. So how do we make that a jump? Because it doesn't give me an indication. So we obviously need to go somehow, somewhere, some way, and we need to know what that looks like. So all I've got really is this, which is currently us heading around this little place with what's in it. So there must be something, and it would make sense that it would be on the bridge. Fly near suns to find help to refuel. Interesting. So how do can we plot? We can't seem to plot a jump. So I'm not getting any information on how we do that. Presumably we can do that. And it looks like, we're here, we're there. It's got a close map. It's got ship, it's got zoom out, it's got zoom in. I can't select it. Do I need to head to the edge of the solar system? Let's try that. Maybe it doesn't let you jump until you get to the edge. So let's head to the edge. I think boost. Oh, hold X and R2. Right. Do I get to choose where? I do. I want to go there. Thank you. Select. Here we go. Sorted. Problem sorted. Right. So here we are. There's a green thing behind us. What's behind us? What is that? We're being intercepted by something. Aliens! Dark Mistress Zakarazaka. Too many things to do. Yes, you with the interesting flesh. We will pay you a simple matter. Our favorite consort demands we will pay you. I don't understand. We're supposed to find them a glut for a slave. Fat but content as long as the food keeps flowing. Sorry. Yes. Right, so we need to take this from point A to point B. Okay. So our galaxy map has been updated and we need to leave. So we're dropping something off for an alien species. Alright. Where are we dropping it off? Are we dropping it off there? Is that the consort? This looks to be a slightly different looking alien. Right, this is some kind of strange plant. Have gift, befriend humans. Sure, I'm all for that. Thanks. And we can ask, talk, show, praise, insult, or hang up. I think we'll probably want to ask about self. Seek home, seek friends. I see. Talk. Mizrani swarm, Mizrani infest is what Mizrani is, but Mizrani mean no harm. Just need home. I see. Yulitsa. Okay. Maybe we should show them the keystone. Not no. Okay. Praise. Let's praise the Mizrani. Humans best. Oh, I know, isn't that good? Like, hang up. Goodbye! See ya! Wouldn't want to be ya. I think we need to leave. So, I need to find out where I'm dropping Glucked. Glucked. Is Glucked on the galaxy map? Is this going to be one of those things? Aliens. What is this? Dark Mistress's location. Du Châtelet in Wild Duck. There's a starport in Fermilab. Right, and we've met two kinds of aliens. So where's Du Châtelet when it's at home? Right, well we were heading that way anyway, so that's good. We were heading to Du Châtelet, so we can. And the other one was Fermilab. And that's their home planet, is it? Over there? Beta Geranium. They have some kind of a jump drive, perhaps. Some kind of a way to restock, repairs, shipyard. Merchant, restock, repairs, shop and shipyard. That seems like a place to go. That is where we're going on our mission. Right, Al Nilam. We wanted to get silicates. So I don't know if there's any way to see who has silicates. So I think we're just going to aim for whichever happens to be the nearest planet and take that one. And they're all behind us, which is right. So we're going to try and do this a little smarter this time. No, someone's following us. That's the Mizrani again. I don't need to initiate, so we're going to boost off, and that's going to carry us towards this planet. There we go. Ooh, is that not a planet? I'm pretty sure it's a planet. I must have missed it. Yeah, I'm certainly trying. I don't know why the Mizrani are following us. Right, we're trying to get into the ring of this planet. There we go. Oh! Come on, you can do it. You can do it. That's not a great trajectory. Ooh! Oh! No, 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 no. Oh, there we go. Blimey. Right. Harmless. Got some silicates. Yeah, we wanted to stock up on some silicates, which is all good. I feel like I'm being... The Mizorani crash landed. That's unfortunate for them. I don't know why they did that. Maybe that's their strategy. Is that the Mizorani? I imagine. Right. Back up the ship. Back up the ship. No, no, went too high. That's a bit frustrating. Frustrating moose. Let's try again, shall we? Take two. They look dramatic, whoever they are. Right, thank you. Right. Let's head this way. There we go. Oh. Ta-da! No free container. Well, why wasn't it emptied? Why wasn't it emptied? Isn't it supposed to be emptied at the ship? Right, let's see what's happening with this. I think the red blob is where the Mizorani have crashed. Oh my. Visit. Right. Yeah, okay. Let's explore. A hull repair kit. Let's take that. Good. We got something. Got something. Right. Let's see about emptying the lander, because it said that it's supposed to be emptied after a mission. Yes. That's what I read. Did you read that? That's what I read. So how do we empty the lander? Because that's obviously important. Lander. Doesn't say. But resources. We have to take directly from it. I mean, we can fuel up. And we can definitely add to that. But I'd like to move those out of the lander. Lander cargo gets unloaded when dispatching to a planet. You see, now we dispatched to a planet and it didn't get unloaded. Is that because there's no space on the ship? Because you can only keep one thing per slot? So because I've got coppers, I can't unload iron? Is that what we think? We'll have to check that out. But I think we're ready to land again. We'll have to check that out. So you can't mix cargo containers. Possibly. So you got to juggle your resources that way. Right. Let's try this again then. Right. Okay. Yeah, alright. I want to try and get as much silicate as possible to fuel the jump drive, yes? So we're gonna push this down. Bearing in mind we're also gonna need more fuel for the lander. So I'm only going to go to 50 actually on this. Till the next one comes through. When's the next one come through? Come on, when am I going to get my next silicon? I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going well down. It's not going to give me any. 20. That's as low down as I'm going. That's interesting. Didn't give me any more than 4. So the rest of it was wasted fuel on the drill. So this is something to bear in mind. Maybe you only get so much out of a thing. So that refuels the ship, which is great. I think we can take out of there. Should probably take out of the lander first. That repaired the ship. And that won't move anything. We got sulfates. We got a lot of copper. The bridge. Fuel is crucial. Yeah. I know. I get it. Like I said, it is possible to scoop from a sun, but it's dicey. It is dicey. Risk of malfunctions, jump damage. Can't. Is that the? Don't know if we got any. Doesn't say. Minor hull repair. Fuel for the jump drive, good for 1 jump. Okay, we've got a glucked keystone, and we've got some basic bits and pieces left. So I think if we go back to our galaxy view, we're done with Analam, and we said we're going to go to Du Chalet, didn't we? We can pick up some more gas in Du Chalet, so that's certainly something that we want to do. So I do believe once we get out of this place, it's X and R2. So I think we just need to boost off. Probably not going directly against the gravity well, because just using a lot of juice. And then we just charge up with X and R2. And we're off. Yes, we're going to do Chalet. What? Why? What'd that do? Right, we're quite close to a sun, which is why we're getting this radiation warning. So what we want to do is we want to boost away from this sun, but we want to loop around because we most definitely want to loop out to where those planets are. I sincerely hope that that white thing is not the mistress, is it? Is this the mistress? You're coming in. It is. I'm trying to get to you. Why are you going that way? Right, she seems to be orbiting. Oh, so she's going to orbit the sun, so we need to come into the sun to meet her. Yes, the Dark Mistress. We have something for you. It's called a glucked. Hello. Yeah, okay. Come on. I get 480 credits. Could we show them the keystone? They're... Okay. Are they prepared to talk about themselves? Okay, that's nice. Right, okay. Let's just say they're awesome. Okay, let's go then. Goodbye. You're a charmer. Let's leave. And let's get away from this sun before it cooks us. Right, I think we're suitably heading out of the way. Gas. We wanted gas, which is the blue one, obviously. It looks like this whole place has got a bit of radiation about it. So it's not just... Ooh, that's another sun. Is that a sun? No. That's the place where we want to get the gas from. Deadly. Ooh. Gravity extreme, temperature searing, convection strong. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going there. I'm not prepared to be dead just yet. What we do want to do is maybe... Need any more silicates? I don't think we do. I think we're done here. I don't think it's a nice place. I think it's cooking our fuel and it's cooking our shields, and we just need to get out of here because it's not at all a nice place. And we've done what we said we were going to do, and that's that. So, Yevgeny Zimov, gas. Yeah, let's go there. That's the place we're going. Maybe this is better. What's this about? So we definitely want to head off towards the gas. So let's do that. So I'm just waiting. We're just in orbit, so we're not burning any juice. Because it looks like we probably need some refueling. So let us do that. Oof. Took quite a bit of damage in that radiation. Right, so we need a bit of everything now. A bit of everything. I mean, we're back in the land of the living, but we need green, we need white, we need stuff. There's a green planet not a million miles away from us. Where are you? We should be heading in your trajectory now. Yeah, we are. Let's slow down. There we go. That's a tight little orbit, and it looks deadly. Ugh. High gravity, tropical, violent. The lander is going to take a punishing, and it's only going to get us copper, which is a common metal. So I'm not super chuffed. There's another one further out, which might be less risky. There's also that asteroid field. We are running low on fuel. I want to head to this asteroid field first, then loop in. There's 2 more planets. There we go. hello. Big rocks. Oh, man. It's a bit tricky, this. Sorry, just concentrating. Concentrating. Something's diverging, so we must be close to one of them. Yep, there it is. Oh, that wasn't enough. I can see you there. Got some silicates, that's good news. Yeah, thank you. I saw one headed this way. Just one? Oh! That constitutes something a little bit too big to hit. Right, okay, turn the weapons off. Let's rotate, because there's another one. Where did we see the other one? There it is. Down this way. Where is it? Is that it there? That's it. Gold, huh? Now then. No. Sorry, I was trying to see if you could just get out by holding X and R2 and you can't. I think I have to find my way out. Oh no, R2 is leave. Just leave. There we go. R2 and then X. Or something. Right, so that's that. And then there's this thing. Let's try and loop into this a little bit. There we go. This is a gas giant, I presume. Low risk gas giant. Now these are tricky, so we're what his problem is. We'll try this. I didn't manage to succeed in this one in training, so we'll see how we go because I didn't fully understand it. So you've got these blue. You've got high gravity and high winds. You got, as you can see, you've got hydrogen there, and I can't. The wind's quite strong. I'm taking quite a bit of damage, and I can't reach it, and I don't quite know how I'm supposed to get it. Oh, there we go. You gotta just gonna kind of hit it, and then L2 it. So we don't want to be in the storm layers because they seem to damage you. So you kind of want to try and go through here. I didn't want to be upside down. No. That's not crash into the planet. Let's go up. Let's go up. Oh, you have to sort of hover over it. There we go, got it. Got that. Is there any others? There's some above us. Is there any chance of getting those? This one? They're moving fast, that's the problem. Ah, got it. Right, let's get out of here because our shields are taking something of a punishing. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's really, really go. There we go. Phew-wee. Right. What does that leave the condition of us and everything? Right, so EM refinery is good. Ship's hull is good. We've got platinum, which is a rare metal used for earth repair. We've got gold, and we got this, which we really, really, really need more of. And we are here. Evgenia Mazov. And that's where I'm gonna have to leave it. This is the first hour of the game. So yeah, so it's a little bit of space exploration. There's a little bit of sort of alien diplomacy. There's some resource gathering mini games, some of which are easier than others. And obviously there's all of this you've got to get through. And it is called The Long Journey Home. And that's Earth. So that's quite a few. You got to try and plot how you're going to get there somehow. Maybe some of these places are better or worse than others. Magellanic Cloud. You can have that's a pulsar. Another pulsar, various bits and pieces. So that is the name of the game. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if this has. Let me know if you've played it for one thing. Let me know if you've completed it. Let me know if this is something that you look and think, oh, that's interesting. That's something that I might want to play. We've come. What is that? 3 in an hour. So you're looking at maybe 50 or 60 hours worth of gameplay, I would say, perhaps, to get all the way through it. But there might be more. There might be more complex things that you need to do. I don't know exactly what happens as you go along, and there might be space combat and various other bits and pieces. But that's all for now. So do drop a like, do subscribe to the channel, do click the bell notification so you know when the next one of these comes out. Do feel free to drop me a line, and I will see you all again real soon. Ta-da for now. PlayStation